sipping, I'm 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 sipping.
Sipping, I'm 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 sipping. Sipping, I'm sipping, I'm sipping, I'm sipping, I'm sipping, I'm sipping. This is Sippin' with Sammie. I am Mr. Fly Shit Only, the one and only Sippin' with Sammie. Sam Malone, Barstool, Rug. If you ain't sippin' with Sammie, you ain't sippin' right. Please get your fucking life together.
Yup! What's up with y'all, man? Happy Thursday, happy hour. Like, comment, subscribe, share, tell somebody you was here and they should be here. We'd appreciate that over here, for real. Salute to all of y'all. We cracked 3,000 subscribers. That's big for us. So I'm gonna clap it up for y'all. Appreciate everybody that subscribed, everybody that's been tapping in. The page has been going up ever since I mentioned Charleston White name. It got crazy. I don't know what's going on out here. But today I got some very special brothers in the building. Two brothers that had me on their platform and actually kind of always been supporting me ever since we bumped into each other. But introduce yourself to my people, please.
What's up, everybody? My name Don, owner of Up and Coming Productions, RRRHIPHOPLIVE Hip Hop. Man, I've been doing a lot of work for a while out here, man. Started producing out here, shooting videos.
All right, just the intro.
Everything, man.
Just the intro.
And I'm King Chev, your boy.
That's my guy.
King Chev, go to work. I'm little bro. What's happening?
Yo, man. RRRHIPHOPLIVE Hip Hop, first and foremost, salute. Salute, salute,
Likewise,
salute,
yes.
salute, salute. I pulled up on y'all brothers, man. We was out the county on one of them roads. I ain't gonna give up the location. I don't know if it's all feasible. But a familiar space for me. And we started drinking 90 minutes. That's a beer, by the way. And smoking and videotaping. And I had a blast on y'all platform.
Oh, man.
And had to get back home.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I watched it when it came, and I was like, yo, we was really tripping on that.
We was rolling.
Bro. We was
moving. We was
tripping
rolling.
on that, bro. It was jewels and emotion and all of that. So I just want to say thank y'all. I appreciate y'all, and I'm glad to be able to return the favor and have y'all over here, so that these people can see how dope y'all are in real time.
Likewise, real rap, man. Like,
absolutely.
when we first started, like, a lot of people thought that we only cover, like, just hip-hop artists, everything. And I always told people, we only cover people who doing dope shit. You know what I'm saying? If you doing something dope, we try you on the show.
Right.
And I was always a fan of what you was doing, bro. So it was only right to ask you to come onto the platform, drop some gems on the people that's watching us. And you know what I'm saying? Because, man, you've been doing this for a minute, bro.
Man, it went fast, but it's been a while, man.
Yeah.
How was the feedback from that episode?
Man, it was pretty good, man.
Yeah, everybody
a lot of people, man, we got a lot of good followers, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people been tuned in since their jump.
That's dope.
Yeah,
I
That's
really
dope.
appreciate that, bro.
That's dope.
And we got more stuff coming soon, so just hold on, sit tight, get your popcorn, because it's going to be a movie.
Yeah.
It's going to be a movie.
Now, y'all both wear a lot of hats. I done seen you in multiple capacities. I done seen you co-directing. I done seen you straight cameraman. I done seen you videographer. I done seen you platform production. Like, I've seen you do everything. Everything. And you more than just a personality. You know what I'm saying? And I've only seen you in a personality space in person.
Absolutely.
In person. But, like, why RRR Hip Hop? Out of all the other things that y'all both could be doing, why did that become a thing? Like, why is that, like, because it works.
Right.
It works. Like, it really works. Like, Son said, I had a ball over there. Like, you know what I'm saying? It works.
Yo, shout out to Son, too, man. Because we did have a ball. Like, because everything didn't go the way it was supposed to go. But we made the best out of that job. And it turned out to be, like, a real good situation, man.
We
like,
always do that.
The boy that was supposed to have the studio available, he backed out on us and everything at the last minute. We like, Son, like, man, look, we do this shit in the park, bro. And we really did. And it turned out to be, like, one of our dopest episodes.
It was a good look. It was a good look. It felt like a day in the life type of joint. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
what
you
it
know,
was.
just out at the park, you chilling, you got the breeze going, you getting all the energy from the sun that you need. To,
I heard that.
So
he went right to the sun.
And the way it came about, like RRR Hip Hop, I started this like over a decade ago. And what I did was, I used to notice that every artist in Philly, like, it would be a lot of hot artists, but it wasn't really any platforms for them to really go to. So this is like around the time when hip hop since 1987, all them came out. I just got on the same type time. Like, look, I'm gonna create a platform, and whoever I think is dope, I'm gonna put them on that joint. And then started out. I think the first joint I had went crazy was when I had Creed Forge on there, and it was when he first cut his braids. I'm right there in the barbershop with him, you know what I'm saying? And he dropped a crazy freestyle, and then from there it was like real recognized, real hip hop. The words started getting around, and then I chilled on it for a while. I mean, and then when COVID came back, I just had the bright idea, like, man, I'm about to chill from music for a little bit, get back into this triple R hip hop thing, and everybody recepted it the same way, like. It just started showing love, and then from there it was just like, let's create the content.
What was your first camera?
My first camera?
Yeah.
Black Magic 4K. Like, that was the first joint I had. Like, when I first started Triple R Hip Hop, though, I had a little Sony Pocket Cam joint. Right. It was like, it shot in like 720 or something like that.
Damn.
And it was like the size of a cell phone. I was running around with that joint.
I had a feeling.
Hip hop on that joint.
I had a feeling you had one of them pups.
And then after that, like, I got for real with it. I wanted to get a cinematic camera, so I got the Black Magic. Now we like 3 cameras deep. You know what I mean? And basically working as a film crew. You know, we producing podcasts now. Like, and it's getting crazy on that tip. Like, I always wanted to create a film crew. So my main thing was having ownership of all the properties that I have, as far as like my cameras, equipment, audio, but I wanted to check out in every category. Then I linked with my man Robbie Live, right? And we started to produce this podcast called The Grind 24/7. And like, I feel like that's about to take things to another level, because now we about to show everybody, like, not only can we shoot your video, we can produce your record, or we can record you, mix you, master you, whatever. But now we also can produce your podcast at a high level. You know what I'm saying? From beginning to end.
At the ultimate level.
We just got a recent piece of equipment that you had. You was gonna switch to it when we couldn't get the audio to work right. What was it called?
Roadcaster.
That's what it's called?
Yep.
No.
What is it called? What's that little thing right there called?
Zoom H8.
Oh, yeah.
You know what that is?
Yep. I was getting ready to grab one of them Jones too. I got another version of that at the crib. Yeah. But them Jones is perfect.
Yeah,
like,
we
when
just
I
got
say,
one.
like, the audio feed on them Jones is sweet, and you can like record anywhere. I remember when we did Yams Jam, and we wanted to have all the artists perform, and then after they perform, they come right off stage and then do an interview with Triple R Hip Hop, right? Bro, the Jones was so smooth. You couldn't hear none of the music in the background, none of that. Like, it canceled out all that noise, everything. So, like, yeah, I like them little pocket Jones, man.
Yeah, man, we just grabbed thought of you when we got a joint. I'm like, he had one of these Jones. Cause he was like, no, it's cool. I got my other joint. Remember?
Yeah, I remember. I remember.
It's always something, man. It's always something. I'm like, I like you because you be prepared. You ready to run to the crib and everything.
You gotta be, man. You gotta have more than one method of doing something, because you never know what could go wrong. You know what I'm saying? So I always keep extra batteries, extra ways to record something, extra cameras on deck, like whatever I can have. Like, I make sure I got like an abundance of it just in case something go wrong.
I like that. Now, what you was about to say?
No, I was gonna say, man.
The moon.
No.
Oh,
what I was going to say, not yet. What I was going to say is, man, every time I'm getting off work, it's either I'm calling him or he calling me. He like, bro, guess what I got? I'm like, what you got now? And he'll tell me what he got. I'm like, bro.
His impression of your voice is phenomenal.
I know, right?
And it's just like, all right, you got that. Slow down. You got a whole lot of shit. Like,
yeah.
But I love it, man, cause
warehouse coming next. You gonna need a warehouse to put all that shit.
Yeah,
bro, we already talking about that.
We actually talking about getting a big
Yeah, we already talking about something like that. I mean,
you know, just look out in the future. We coming. We coming big.
Now it's funny, cause you've been doing the most talking. You the most talkative.
that's real.
And you been sitting here ad-libbing. And that's why I said I had a ball, because I really felt like I got to know you while I was sitting there chopping it up with you. Because we was even doing takes. So it was like time in between, chop it up. You know what I mean? Whatever had you. And then get back to it. So what's going on with you, family?
Oh, man. I can't complain, man. I'm here. God be the glory, made to another year, bro.
Say that.
You know what I mean? Like, now it's just time to just let everything line up and shoot for the stars and moon, bro. Like,
Explain your role in Real Recognize in the situation.
when Real Recognize Real, I am the host.
For Sheezel.
Real Recognize Real Hip Hop.
I'm that
You know,
old.
and like he said, we don't just do music. We talk about everything. Me as a hip hop journalist, I'm starting to learn more and more about certain things that I haven't had no clue about. So now it's basically he's building my vocabulary. He's building my vocabulary as I interview people, because now I'm doing research on people. I'm doing my homework, and there's certain words I've heard of before, but I never actually looked up the definition.
Figured out the application.
Figured out the application. So I learned from him, he learned from me, and that's what Brothers and Partners is for.
No, y'all work awesome together, and it feels like you would think you was there for the tent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You wasn't there for the demo.
Nah.
You wasn't there for the demo.
He was around though. That's the crazy part. Like he was around. Like I know Chev legit half his life.
But you ain't need a host.
He was like you know what happened was it really evolved into that.
We both was going through. It's crazy because it's like I said. It's crazy how everything lined up because we both was going through some shit at the time, and so when we both connected. He was like, yo, I'm going through this. I'm like, nigga, I'm going through this. Man, fuck these niggas. Like, let's get on our own shit. Like, since we on that same type time, and we've been on the same page ever since.
See, but that's self-motivated motherfuckers linking up together. Because when you go through bullshit, motherfuckers take hiatuses, motherfuckers take a long time to figure out another play.
Take no breaks.
It was a no-brainer, like,
throw
bringing Chev on board because... Like we done did like different situations where we had different hosts and all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the thing with Chev was like he was around for everything. Like he was around for a lot of this. And I always knew like this John needed a face. Like I always did the interviews, but most of the time like I always wanted to be the person who
you was Vlad.
Yeah, pretty much like behind, not even Vlad. I don't even care to talk on these Johns. Like, I really needed a face for RRR hip hop. I didn't want to be the face of it. Like, I'm just like the Stan Lathan of it. I created it.
I like
putting it out there. You know what I'm saying? I tell everybody that. Like, I'm really trying to be the next Stan Lathan out this John.
And you will be.
And the crazy part about it, like, I didn't even know he was from Philly and he graduated from the high school that I went to. So now.
From what high school?
Overbrook.
You just put me on. I ain't know.
I ain't know either, man. I had to Google him.
I'm late.
And then when I Googled him, that's when I seen him like, damn, this boy from the crib.
What is called? Today Years Old? Yeah, that's one of them for me.
Yeah.
That's dope though.
That's how I carry it, man. Like I want to create like a bunch of shows under the platform.
Yeah,
man.
that's what
Chev, I wanted him to be the face of that, John, because like you said, he got the personality. I really think he got the gift of gab with it. And I know that he could like bring a lot of stuff out of people. I mean, it's times we go places, he'll come back. Like, I remember when we went to this one job, he come back like, yo, bro, the boy Schoolie D over there trying to have shots with me. I'll be right back.
Wait a minute, time out.
This is what he kicked it with Schoolie?
I'm like, time out. I walk over that joint.
With the inventor against the rap?
They chilling in the wheel, like in the back of the wheel, Schoolie pouring him a shot. I'm like, yo, check out Chev. And that let me know, like, yo, he could go anywhere and just, you know what I'm saying? Like, get good with people.
Good people.
Right.
And it's crazy because he got a whole beard and all. They ain't intimidating. You know what I'm saying?
And the crazy part is though, when I was like, I had this fucking mustache since I was in 8th grade, bro.
You strike me as one of them, man. I hate you, mother. This is as far as I got. 41 years,
nigga. I swear to God, I walked in the classroom one day. I had the gym suit on and shit. Motherfucker was like, "Oh, all right, cool." They looked at me. They was like, "Why you sitting down?"
You was supposed to be working.
I'm like, "What are you talking about? I'm a student." Nigga, we thought you was the gym teacher.
Yep. That's
like,
crazy.
What?
Yo, he really was.
My young boy was playing 13 under with a full goatee and muscles. And he was getting busy. He was a point guard. He was going nuts in this tournament. And I'm like, whoever young boy is, he older than me. And I'm coaching. Yo, he wound up being like my little brother because he wound up going to my old high school. But it was like, yo, they was like, nah, bro, he looked like that since he was 11, 12 years old. Yo. I'm talking about full goat, strong face, and walk like this.
And mind you, I ain't never grow, bro. I ain't never grow.
That's crazy. See,
I
that's
probably
why
grew like a
That's why you
lich.
had the mustache.
I was fucking. I'm a munchkin, bro.
That's why girls with the all ass don't be having
Right.
the huge titties usually. You know what I'm saying? Because like, you know, you can't have everything, nigga.
Yeah.
My cousin was waiting forever for a Sunni. I think he poured some shit on his chin. You know what I'm saying? I think he worked some home remedies. Might have ate a little more ass than he was supposed to.
It's
Something
crazy,
like that.
man.
Like
It's crazy because
I gave up on my John. My pop got a full-grown John, so when I was a young boy, I just knew I was gonna have a full-grown
you was Sunniata.
Yeah.
Bro, I let my
name to
John go
Sunniata.
for like 2 years straight, man. That John ain't even get full. I was like, man, fuck it,
You
man.
patches on Molly.
Yeah, John's light work.
Patches
man.
on Molly.
I'm trying to rush that John. John just went and stretch out. I was like, man, fuck it.
But you hold on real quick because I don't want to run past this. You spoke on stand and you spoke towards inspiration.
Yeah.
I want you to speak to inspiration. What is inspiration? What's the value of it to you, and how does it feel to be in a position to be inspiring to others?
I mean, it feels great, bro. I mean, from the path that I came from, bro. Like I lost.
You can still fix my car though.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, go ahead.
It's let me give you a little history about me, man. I you know, me and my brother, early age, we lost both our parents. I lost my dad at 9, lost my mom at 13. Had to raise him. We moved my grandparents in Wynwood. This is where I went to Lower Marion. Graduated, met Kobe Bryant, all that good stuff. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Rest in peace.
Bean.
Rest in peace to the Mamba. And you know, I graduated, got kicked out. They was like, get the fuck out of here. You graduated. And I swear, when I moved out, bro, when I got kicked out, I moved with my cousin Cece. This was around
Shout out to CC.
And yeah, shout out to CC and Aunt Tracy. I moved with them for a minute, and then you know, they wanted to downsize and go their own ways, so we all went our own ways, which is cool because I'm a grown man now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, so boom. I ended up moving with my cousin Mir. Shout out to my cousin Mir, Aunt Linda. He held me down. Aunt Linda's like a second mom. And going back and forth, I'm messing with this dude right here. This is my big bro.
You watched the whole movie, huh?
Yeah.
And like it's the first time I rapped, sing, everything was through him. Like he was the one that brought out my gift of rapping. Because I didn't know I could rap. You know what I'm saying? I was just mad as shit one day, and I was like, bro, put a beat on. I was like, I found this beat, I put that shit on. He was like, bro, what the fuck, bro? You murdered this joint. Start rapping.
The first thing? It was the first one? The first rhyme you heard was like, nah, we ain't doing this.
Nah, he made me want to.
And you don't put the camera on everybody.
Yeah. He made me want to constantly record him because he just went in there and just started spilling. Like
I like it.
Like just started spilling.
I'm excited.
And then he talking about, hold on, let me get on the hook. He started singing on the hook.
Yeah.
Mind you, it's like
before that was the thing.
Bro, he was like 16. I didn't even know he was that young at the time. So I'm thinking he like around my age because he had the full grown.
Oh, you was in there acting like a jail nigga.
Yeah.
Yo, you was 16, act like you just came home. That's crazy.
He definitely was in there on his young
I was on my shit, bro.
I'm like, yo, this young boy kind of different. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
Like, and at that point, I didn't even know how old he was.
Man, humble though. I like that.
It's funny because when we all got together, started smoking weed and shit, they was like, yo, how old is you? I was like, well, I'm 16. It was like, what? Get the fuck out of here. This nigga, boy, one of his former friends, he was like, that little nigga's just sold me fucking dub. What the fuck?
I'm about to say, you ain't had no curfew.
Man.
You had no curfew.
He was outside.
Bro, I was outside, bro.
My young boy used to be with us so much, they used to be like, yo, he really ain't going out with us. I used to be like, yo, he's 17.
But I always hung with older people, bro. I always hung with older people. Like, and my mom, like, she was always the one that blast oldies. You know what I mean? Shit, like, so me and my brother, we have old souls. I probably have a newer old soul than my brother because my brother, he has an old soul and he's younger than me.
See, now we getting off inspiration, but I gotta ask this. Was music comforting to you when you was going through all them transitions, or was writing comforting to you? Like, did this transition with you as a crutch, as a Band-Aid or whatever have you?
Yeah, it was an outlet for me. It's definitely an outlet because I had ADHD. I don't I have it now, but you know, during that time, I was just so much into shit where it was like, yo, bro, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this, you can't do that. So I'm like, all right, what the fuck is there to do? I mean, like, I was just doing a bunch of bad shit. I was breaking in cribs. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
you can't do that.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I was. I mean, I was just being reckless, and they was.
I was the one telling them, "Young boy, you gotta chill."
Like, slow down.
Yeah,
so he was like,
yo, they ain't trying to hear what I'm kicking in his
exactly.
ear.
So, and I was listening.
Shorty running wild.
I was listening.
Now.
And that's one thing about me. I
always speak.
I always took in what everybody gives me, because no bad knowledge. I mean, I turn bad knowledge into good knowledge. If you want to really talk about it, like, it's like I could turn a bad situation. I could make a motherfucker be mad at me, and I could turn within 5 minutes and make him laugh and smile.
Absolutely,
because it's just the way I was brought up and my personality altogether.
But speaking towards bad knowledge or bad information for that matter, you give me something else to dissect. You might throw a bar at me that sound like a bar. Yeah. You know what I mean? It sounded fly, I killed that.
Yeah.
Now ride with it. And I'm like, all that mean is he lazy.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? He just said it in the coolest way ever. So now I'm looking out for all you cool ways of saying lazy niggas. Like, I'ma still learn from that, and I'ma build off of that, because I can also flip that. I write, I rap, I talk to people, I have conversations. I'ma use that better than you use that.
Yeah.
But
real shit.
There's a way to do that, because I wouldn't even thought about that. And sometimes that's the distraction you need to get out your own head.
Absolutely. And I was in my head a lot, bro. I was in my head a lot, and it was just like, yo, I need shit to do, otherwise I'm going to be fucking depressed. Like,
when you start smoking weed?
I started smoking weed like 9th grade.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry, before that. Way before that. No, it was around 9th grade.
8th, 9th, summertime, something like that.
8th, 9th, yup. Yup. I mean, because I was already selling. I was selling. Yeah, I was selling weed since sixth grade.
I was on
since
early.
6th grade.
I was on.
So I was just a natural born hustler. Like my dad, he was a mechanic.
I had counterfeits in 9th grade.
Yeah, he was a mechanic. I mean, my dad was a mechanic. He was a drug dealer. I mean, he'd deliver pizza. He'll do cement work. He'll come in, put sheetrock in.
Pop was about his work.
Yeah.
He ever did time while you was alive?
That's what, huh?
He ever did time while you was alive?
No.
God bless. That's dope.
No.
That's dope.
And, you know, he passed around when I was like 10, around like 9, 10-ish.
But you got the most out of that 10 years without him having to, you know what I mean, go away. And
I taught my son how to.
Because I remember he said that earlier, and I'm like, well, shit.
Yeah.
That could have been sick shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that could be different. But go ahead, my bad.
But no, you straight. But that's why I teach my son and train my son at an early age, so that way it instills in his brain that, you know, you have a skill. Your dad is teaching you these skills.
Right.
With skills comes knowledge. And some people do it the other way around, knowledge then skill.
Are you raising Lupe Fiasco?
I might be.
They're gonna be nice with the swords. We'll be all in the books. We'll be able to rap. We'll be able to fix his own car. Build a car.
I show him everything. Like everything.
We're gonna be 3D printing cars.
Everything I do. I mean, at his age, I was taking toys apart and putting them together, putting them back together. So
when you get under the hood with your pop?
Around 9.
All right.
And his first oil change was 6. He's 7 now. He did his first oil change with on his uncle Honda last year.
These are conversations we have about sports. When you start hooping. When your son start hooping. Right. You know what I'm saying? This is important, man. But go ahead, man. I don't want to get sidetracked.
You good, bro.
But you got a lot in there. There's a lot of crevices to get into this.
Yeah, man. So basically, like, I just look at it as like, you can raise your child, but make sure you train them.
For sure.
Because there's a difference. You can raise a motherfucker to be nice and, you know, and just be versatile. But there's a difference in training them. When you train them, you are basically, you making them do it over again, over again, over again. Just like Joe Jackson made all them boys do it over and over and over again. All right.
Perpetuity.
Exactly. So basically,
Dr. Dre do that.
That's
to
basically
you.
what I instill in him, because I didn't have that.
That's dope.
You know what I mean?
That's fire.
You gotta do that,
now,
man. Like, cause
be careful. Be careful. But what you make me think of real quick before you get into your piece was, who was the rapper from down south? Was it Killer Mike or 2 Chainz? One of them was like, their son was admiring somebody changed. Jeezy. And he was like, yo, let me show you these properties we own.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
You talking about a chain. Let me show you something. And it wasn't out of like hate, like, oh, you looking up to that nigga. It's like, no, you talking about something that I wouldn't buy unless I flip one of these. Or unless I catch a tour, or unless I do good on album sales and treat myself to something that comes from hard work and putting a lot of money on this other side of the gate.
Yeah. Showed them the true definition of ownership.
Yeah.
It's like, man, what's the point of trying to own this chain when you can own all these assets?
All these assets.
And everybody should be talking to their kids like that. I just had talk like that with my daughter. Like, so my kids range. I got 6 kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My youngest is 4. The oldest is 21. And everybody
you a beast out here, man. You a veteran.
You know what I'm saying? Well, my biological is 19. My stepson is 24, but I call them all my kids, you know what I'm saying? But like, we literally raised like every age group of kids, you know what I'm saying? And the older they get, you pray a little harder. You dig what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's easy to steer them when they're young and everything like that. But then as they get older, you really have to like let them grow into their own person. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like you got to know when to cut the aggressive parenting off because you done raised them and then
just let them float and see how they gonna coach.
And drop gems on them and see how they do. You know what I'm saying? And like it worked in our favor. Like we got 2 of my daughters is both of them straight A students.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? My son, he coming back from college. He went to Mansfield. My other son is in college. You know what I'm saying?
Dope.
My daughter, she about to go
nigga,
to
you
college
successful,
next year.
man. You successful, good
Bro,
brother.
She got a scholarship for $130,000 just tossed at her the other day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's like a full ride.
You had to get a little higher.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
you had to get
I'm blessed because I listen to the people older than me. You know what I'm saying? My mom, my dad. You know what I'm saying? They always drop gems on me, and I just pass it along to my kids. But like everybody that's a parent, man, you gotta definitely make sure you just being aware of what your kids is doing.
I hope y'all hear what these brothers is talking about.
You gotta be aware of what your kids is doing, man. My oldest is 21, man. We still know where he at.
Please do.
You know what I'm saying? Like we still talking to him like, yo, what you trying to do with your life?
Exactly.
He's still making sure he checking in at the crib because now he is routine for him. You know what I'm saying? Like even when he do go out there, yo, young boy, be careful. You know what I'm saying? He was hanging out in West not too long ago. Young boy, you know what's going on around that John?
You sound
Let
like
me
my
tell
pop.
you what's going on around that John.
You sound like my
Make sure
pop.
you be careful around there. They don't know your face around that John.
Pop said you hanging around a bunch of people that are raised to get over.
Yeah.
And you seem to have more than them. Be careful.
And they automatically don't. Once they don't know your face, you know how it goes. If they don't know your face, they gonna try to test you.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
You want a story? I got a story. I'm down like 9th and 100 or something. Like we I forget what exact block, but it was the deli on that corner. And niggas just be outside the deli. The deli used to have cooked food, burgers, and all of that shit. And this old head come up, and we on a corner deep. It's like 6 or 7 of us. And he like, I know you. Your dad was such and such. He used to roll dice back such and such, play cards with such and such. I know you. I went to jail with your uncle. I know you. I don't know you.
My uncle go to jail.
You get to me. I don't know you. Let me think. Hold on. From Mount Airy or something. My whole squad fell out. I'm dead from Mount Airy, bro. He like, you remind me of one of Mount Airy boys.
Oh shit.
And all I could hear was my dad saying, they know you're not from down there. They know you're not from around there.
Yeah.
You don't look like you from around there.
Yeah.
Like you don't like, and it was just like, yo. You know what I mean? It ain't stopped me from being down there.
Right.
But what I knew that he didn't know was I was with a heavy crew.
Right.
I wasn't it was touch and go situation, but I wasn't gonna get in no real trouble.
Right.
Them niggas wasn't gonna let nothing happen to me. You know what I'm saying? Like it was nothing happening. Nothing happening. Baby bro was my right hand man, and we was good.
Right.
We was all young though. We was all young, bro. When I think back on that, I be like, yo, niggas was balls to the wall.
Yeah.
To the wall.
Yeah.
To the wall,
Had to
bro.
really find our way out this job.
I done walked all of North Philly because the buses and the sub weren't running. I had to get the AAU tournament. I don't even,
and
bro,
I'm
I done done it.
Yo, it's crazy because I'm a fast walker. Motherfuckers like, yo, Chev, slow the fuck down. I'm like, man, y'all niggas better catch up.
What are we waiting on?
I ain't waiting.
I got somewhere to get to, and I'm gonna stop when I have to.
Right.
I'm gonna dip right in Dunkin' Donuts, get a hot tea, catch 5 minutes.
Real shit.
Catch 5 minutes on the kid.
Damn.
Real
Damn,
rap. You pay to use the bathroom and sit there and drink the tea.
Life is priceless. We don't know how valuable life is.
Nah.
It has no price on it. So I treat my life like it's like I got a fucking $1 trillion of gold in fucking safe somewhere.
Speaking of money and chains, what you got around your neck, man?
Son of Horus. This is the god of sun. I'm a fire sign, Aries. We're both Aries. And basically, my brother makes these.
Fire.
And you know, we've been
He got a page?
Yes. Let's see here. My phone is on 1%. Let's see if I can find it real quick.
Oh man.
But for the most part, yep, it just died.
All right.
Anyway, but
I'll get it later.
yeah, I'll definitely give it to you, and you could spread the word. But he builds these handcrafted. Now I put in a little color and all that right here. I got the paint and all that stuff. So, but yo, he makes pyramids. He puts his energy into it. Everything he makes is to block radiation. Because we have a lot of radiation on this. We deal with these phones. These phones have a lot of radiation.
Absolutely.
And I mean, like, it's just all about just getting that stuff out your system. That way, when we're on the 7th to 6th sun right now. And once it starts getting a little bit higher, people that got all that radiation and gonna burn up.
So does your son have a chain?
Yes.
And what is his?
His is his sign, Taurus.
Dope.
He has a Taurus with copper around it going around. He has a Taurus sign in the middle. And it's magnets. It's a magnet inside here to block the radiation. Bounces right off. So all the radiation you do have or is that you're going to receive while dealing with these phones is going to come straight out of you. It's going to block it right out.
Untuck your chain, bro.
I ain't got one.
Oh, all right. I was just checking, you know.
But no, he's definitely like my brother. I can say this: he has definitely created a craft that God has finally shined a light on everybody, and he is gonna go far with that. I just really have a feeling like I'm proud of my little brother. Shout out to my little brother Chris OBG Johnson.
Look that up. You might go find his page.
Yeah, Chris OBG Johnson. He's on TikTok. He's on Facebook with it. And I think he's Master Noble on Instagram.
Okay. All right. Word. No, salute to him. Having a purpose is amazing.
Yeah. Just in case y'all don't see it, John.
Having a purpose is amazing.
He puts stones and everything in here. Like everything in here has a purpose and is meaningful.
Dope.
So,
Dope.
But back to the situation. I love this guy right here, man. I'm fucked up right now because you got me off that. Hey.
We both was waiting to see if he was going to tell us or we had to remind him of where we was going.
Where are we going?
We ain't nowhere, man. We right here where we at. We good. Hilarious. What you want to say?
I'm about to need a refill, man.
No, I got you.
This is pretty good. Yo.
But no,
like
for real, man. Let this guy right here, man. Like, it's been plenty of times where I couldn't, like, I lost my grandma not too long ago.
God bless.
And she was the only person that I told everything I did, my, shit, my dirt and everything. And he's the only one that knows my dirt and everything. So this is my brother right here. Like, so blood couldn't make us any closer.
No,
we might just be fucking related. We just don't know.
I mean, in a lot of ways, we might all be. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like,
through our ancestors and everything.
I definitely found out one of my homies was my cousin before. Like, that was a dope feeling because we already carried it like family anyway.
Yeah, that's fine when y'all already dope.
Real cousins.
Y'all ever rumble before y'all knew y'all was cousins?
Nah.
All right, cool, even better.
I rumbled somebody before I knew they was my cousin. And we we end up seeing each other at the family reunion. He looked at me, I looked at him, he was like, nigga, I love you. I said, nigga, I love you too.
That's crazy.
Me and my right hand though, like me and that boy used to go at it. Like you'd have never thought we was like, bro, you'd have never thought you'd have been the best man in my wedding. Yeah, like me and this boy. As soon as I moved in the hood, this nigga, this like 4th grade, bro. This nigga coming at my neck like crazy. Like I had some little shorty that used to like me, used to like him. This nigga coming.
I went through that
way back then, bro.
He's
coming at my neck crazy. I never thought he'd be cool. Turned out to be like a real brother. Shout out to my brother G, man. But like it be like that sometimes, man. You know what I'm saying? The crazy part about it, like how me and him got cool. Like our parents used to take us to church and all that. You know how like when people be talking, they be like, "Yo, y'all sit right here and just chill." They just left us in a room and shit. Like, "Yeah, y'all just sit right here and chill." We be right back,
all the time.
and we started talking about Biggie and shit, and that's what got us cool. You know what I'm saying? Biggie.
I had a coach one time that used to always talk to me and my man Gates. And he used to be like, and this was before he was Gates, but my coach used to be like, yo, everybody don't get a best friend. Yeah. Everybody don't get close homies.
Right.
Yeah.
Value each other, take care of each other, like respect each other, because you might not get another one. And it's men that'll go their whole life and never really had one that they felt was really one. Like people might have said the word like, it's my best friend or whatever. Like, but it was they don't know nothing. Like, they don't come over. Like, nah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, I appreciate two grown ass men with children that know the value of each other. Right. You see what I'm saying? And that place that responsibility on each other. Because telling you everything is a lot for a motherfucker like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's you and grandma.
Like, you gotta remember though, like me and Chev is like I'm 10 years older than Chev. You know what I'm saying? So like at that point in my life, I'm like I only got like 1 kid. You know what I'm saying? No, I had like 2 kids.
Still way back.
End up with my baby mom and all that crazy
Still
shit.
way back.
But like I already saw like he was going the path that I was going, and it was a lot of mistakes that I had to go through and learn. You know what I'm saying? So I always felt like it was my responsibility to tell him like what's what. You know what I'm saying? Like just be a thorough old head to him and let him know like, yo, this how we doing shit. Yo, I got this, John. Show you how to form an LLC. You know what I'm saying? I would just always tell him everything that I knew. You know what I'm saying? And it just really like played out like that. You know what I'm saying?
So fast forward or full circle, you put him in front of the camera for your platform.
Yeah.
A platform that he already was a part of.
Facts.
But you say, yo, you the face.
Yeah, man.
Like the face.
Yeah, man.
How does that go for you? Is there a lot of tutelage in the beginning, like for both of y'all? Explain that to me. What was the conversation?
We work together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we come up with ideas together. We come up with concepts together.
Right.
And that's basically what it is. Because
the first time, what was the conversation and what was it like? Y'all was doing it together that time too? Everything was...
The first conversation about this, it was because our former host, one of them had moved away. And then the other one, he just pretty much stopped the show because he had personal things going on with his life or whatever. So, like, I had 2 people fall back at the same time. And I was telling them, like...
Joe Bud.
I want to keep this joint going, you know what I'm saying? But, like, I need somebody to be the face of this joint. And with Chev, I just pretty much knew, like, he could carry it. You know what I mean? So I told him from the rip, like, you got creative control of this joint. Like, whatever you trying to bring to the table, you free to do it.
What's your understanding of you have creative control of my platform at that time?
I can do anything I want.
What's the responsibility in that?
Right.
Everything.
Like, are you trying to make it yours? Are you trying to make it yours? Are you trying to figure out what he wants from it?
I mean, it is ours because he introduced me as a partner.
So do you consider his way of doing things when you pattern how you want to do them?
Absolutely. Because we have the same, basically, ideas. Because I'll be like, yo, bro, I was just thinking of that. Like, every time he calls me, I'll be it's like I said, God lines everything up for a reason. Every time he calls me, I'll be thinking of something. He'll call me, I'm like, yo, Don. He'll be like, yo, bro, I was just thinking of us. The next interview, we go to motherfucking, we go to a restaurant and interview him while we eating and shit. I'm like, nigga, I was just thinking about that.
Is that a mukbang or no?
What'd you say?
That's a mukbang or no?
What's that?
Them Jones when people just watch people eat and shit on YouTube.
Oh no, not one of them type Jones.
He's
more.
Talking about
It was like, for instance, like when we did Sun Joe, you know what I'm saying? Like he was coming in our area, you know what I'm saying, where we normally do a lot of our business. So I was basically letting them know, like, look, before we start shooting, like, let's get to actually like know more about them. Let's go get a grub, sit down, chop
That's
it up.
exactly what we did.
So what we do is like we basically try to make everybody comfortable. You know what I mean, whatever the twist is, if you drink, if you smoke, or whatever the case may be. Like, let's get comfortable first. Let's talk. You know what I'm saying?
Because we try to gain your trust. We want to gain your trust before you come on with us because we want to show you that we're genuine and we're thorough about everything we do.
Facts.
But do you record everything? Because within building conversations, sometimes you start potting before pot.
Right.
Or
we were supposed to record that, but. Yeah, we was just so much in the moment. Everybody was hungry. Everybody had nothing to eat all day, so niggas was just hungry. Niggas was just like, yo, let me get that. Let me get them buffalo wings. Let me get them fries.
But vibes was better when the cameras came on.
Absolutely.
Fact.
Absolutely.
I do know what you're talking about, though, because, like, the podcast that I do now, we start rolling 5 minutes before we actually say action.
Say action, yeah.
And we get some of the best footage from that, them first 5 minutes. Like,
because motherfuckers be cutting out. And actually, a lot of the big platforms do that shit.
Yeah.
A lot of them do.
Yeah.
So, it's crazy because that was one of his concepts. He was like, yo, let's start interviewing people while we eating with them, and we'll go from there. We'll go from here. We'll start here, go from the introduction, and then introduce them to the show. So it's kind of like it's like a pregame.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like
pre-production.
It's pre-production. So
it's pre-production
it's like you're
with the interviewee, which is not usual.
But and then at the same token, you're getting to know you're getting to know their personality. You know what I'm saying? Because you get to see people's personality when they start eating. A motherfucker hungry, you'll see that side where they like, nigga, I'm hungry as shit. What the fuck are we eating? And then as soon as you start eating, it's like, yo, what we talking about, bro? Like, I'm full. I'm ready.
Your face look like me after a couple drinks with my food.
You know what I'm saying?
He said, what we talking about, bro? Nigga, that's me after a couple of these.
Yeah.
A couple of them. So, and then we can go do that.
So now you have opened yourself up to us where it's like, all right, you comfortable with us. You see that we thorough, ain't on no nut shit. Because a lot of interviews now, people are on nut shit. They just trying to get the questions across and keep it moving.
Right. Y'all giving up game right now because this BTS shit that motherfuckers would have no idea why y'all get the results that y'all probably get that they might have couldn't get out the same personality. Right. You see what I'm saying? Right. So I appreciate y'all sharing that, but I'm backing away again.
Yeah, I mean, like the way we carry it though, like the name in itself, real recognized, real hip hop. You know, so like we do have a standard that we put on our platform. We don't put everything on our platform.
That's your form of hospitality.
Yeah.
And being able to recognize who the fuck you about to sit down with.
Facts,
see,
man.
every interview.
I mean, and it's not even that though. Like, I feel like it's so much, like, so many other people promoting everything else that's nonsense for the most part. We just try to stick to, like, staying original, staying unique at the end of the day. So, like, it's a lot of times where it might be a diss record or some shit out. We might not even talk about it on the platform. Yeah, I don't promote this shit, and I don't, you know, so I don't promote Poison pretty much. So, like, that's how we carry it with the music, and we ended up finding like a lot of dope artists. We got a couple people out in New York giving us play right now. We done got into a few situations.
Shout out to Kid Gotti.
And another aspect, Kid
and I'm not
Gotti.
saying not far enough away. I mean, that's not far enough for drama.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. No, we always gotta touch New York.
And it's getting to the point now, like, not only do we have like the show, but the whole platform is based around like just promoting real hip hop and real culture. I mean, so we do content creation. We've been doing content creation for DELL-P for 2 years.
Bro,
now.
I seen you in Maryland at the whole we out there.
We everywhere, bro.
Juneteenth and all of that.
Bro, we was in Brooklyn, John Petit's John, you know what I'm saying? Rakim. I mean,
John just got all
Arrested
them awards
Development.
too. Shout out to him.
Yeah, boy, Color Purple and all that. You know what I'm saying?
But
So,
that's
like,
how all of that came about, because he dropped that project and it got it swept. It got like 7 Grammys or some shit. It went nuts, and he'd be on the late night show all the time. Yeah, he a bull.
And shout out to Dell, man, because he called Dell up to that joint, bro. It was some shit like we ain't never seen in our life. The ball had so much control of the crowd. He took the crowd outside and then brought them back inside. Like, I ain't never seen no shit like that in my life, bro. Piper type shit, bro.
Yo, he definitely did it.
Bro, I seen that shit with my own eyes,
on
bro.
camera.
It's on camera.
I got the footage.
They got
every interview ain't the same. Was what you was about to say.
Every interview is not the same.
It's not.
Because we try to create a platform where everybody has their own way of expressing
I need to drink
themselves.
more. I remembered that. Go ahead.
Everybody has their own way of expressing themselves. So we give them the chance to express themselves before we express ourselves. And then once they express themselves, we see exactly what type of level they on and meet right with them.
Ever seen Night and Day?
Yes. No. I have not. I was a quick question.
That
was a quick question.
When I say Night and Day, I mean you can talk to somebody with the cameras off and the cameras come on and they completely different or their stance is different.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Or they go stone cold professional interview mode or whatever.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's certain people, and mind you, you have people that are trained. So they just go into that pocket and you can get 10 minutes in and break them out of it.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they switch and you be sitting there like, nigga, we was just playing pickleball. We was this close. Now I feel like I'm playing volleyball.
Yeah.
And there's nobody on the other side of the net.
You were so fluid. You were so fluid.
Just serving up the
You were so
birds.
fluid. Now you hesitating. You like, That's just like, when people take pictures. Like my girl, she's a photographer. Shout out to my girl Rosie, Rose Flicks. If y'all need,
Ain't a ugly Rosie under 50.
Huh?
It ain't a ugly Rosie under 50.
Well, and if they are 50, they still better than them.
But go ahead, my bad.
But no, shout out
your auntie Rosie.
Shout out to my girl Rosie,
Uh-huh.
Rose Flicks. You can catch her IG at Rose Flicks. She is a phenomenal photographer and a phenomenal model.
See, we gotta use better words. Phenomenal is one of them words. We don't usually reach that far. Say great. Really, really good.
Yeah,
she say 4
She was
words.
on the billboard. I mean, so she
New
definitely.
York.
What kind of billboard we
Times
talking
Square
about?
Jones.
Man,
Times Square
brag on your
Jones.
boo.
She was on Billboard New York 3 times.
Dope.
Yeah.
So salute to her. I got a button for that.
Yeah, so it's she's doing a motherfucking thing. Now she's a director of other models.
Fly.
You get what I'm saying? Like for Model Exchange. Make sure y'all go check out Model Exchange. They are doing big things.
I know model.
And she's so much of a creator. I learned some of the stuff from her. You know what I mean? Like she'll be putting me on. We'll always have intellectual conversations, and it's just like I'm always learning from this chick, man. I never knew I could learn from a woman besides my mother.
Model Exchange has as many scouts as college basketball. Like Model Exchange has people everywhere.
Yeah.
So no, it's a real thing.
So yeah, we definitely went. Matter of fact, she had modeled out in Cali. We stayed near LAX.
Oh yes.
And just seeing her on that runway, I was just like, what the fuck? Like, this is who I'm with right now.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's a goodie. I like that. That's
worship
fire.
the ground she walks on, and she worships the ground I walk on. You know what I'm saying? So,
a lot of rubbing and kissing the
we
feet.
We are gods and goddesses in this thing, and you
rubbing and kissing
manifest
feet.
your own thing. Yeah, I do that too.
Yeah, rubbing and kissing feet. I talk to a lot of men, man. I know who I'm talking to when I'm talking to them, man.
Yes, absolutely.
Nah, take care of that queen,
But she is definitely a big part of my life too, because every step I've been taking, she's been right behind me like a shadow.
You know what I've been hearing out you? A lot of stability in your old age, man.
I'm only 32, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, because you did a lot young.
Yeah.
Did a lot young.
So with that comes a lot of wisdom. And wisdom I can't even fathom to have, but somehow it pops up when I'm talking.
Nah, you be kicking that shit. You, as they say, you be kicking that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
and I can see how, you know, y'all got along so long because neither one of y'all talk the same way, but y'all both got a lot of sense. You see what I'm saying? He ain't got one of these. But he respect it. He respect it.
No
and he know that you colored it yourself just to illuminate the symbol more, like, cause you so savage.
Bro,
he knew that.
Like, he already know what time it is, because I'm a dead spiritual boy. I mean, like, I don't even get into religion talk. I keep all that private. I mean,
I grew up.
I vibe off energy. You know what I'm saying?
Energy is big.
That's how I judge people character based off their energy, and I can identify when they step in the room. You know what I'm saying?
And like I said, from filming y'all platform together to even the time we shooting a video and you back at somebody playing, we under pressure and they only got one IPA in the building and the bar ain't open for me to get no cognac and I can't smoke in here. You know what I mean? Yeah. We was in some tight situations. I make it sound like a bunker, right?
It was apocalypse out there.
But respect, calm, being hospitable, knowing how to talk to people, how to keep everybody engaged, to know, like, no, we right around the corner for where we got to go, baby. Eat some potato chips. You know what I'm saying? There's cookies over there. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Some
like
pretzels right there in the oven. Go ahead
and just keep it going. Like, I respect it so much. Like, y'all talk about how much y'all respect my platform and what I do. Right. It's like I've literally seen it. Only thing I gotta get in the studio with you and see how you get busy.
Oh, man.
Because I heard it's phenomenal. I heard it's mind blowing. You know what I'm saying? I heard you 3,500 stacks.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
but like,
I definitely be moving.
I have a deep understanding for what it takes to make shit happen and to support motherfuckers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Can I get a little bit of DELL-P out you, man? How do you build the relationship with DELL-P? What makes you say, Dell, if you could get me there or I got the drive, we getting there?
Yeah, man, me and Dell known each other. We went to high school together. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to my brother.
Shout out to Dell.
Shout out to Dell, man.
But he was one of the first artists when I first started RRR Hip Hop. One of the first artists to come on and wanted to do a freestyle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this was back when Dell used to cuss in his rhymes and all that. Like, he was.
You told me this before. I'm glad you said it on here.
Yeah, like this was back when he used to spit like. He was talking heavy, like, that was Shooter Dell.
He from where he from? He from where he from, man?
Back there. You know
this city crazy.
But shit. You know what I mean? But like, it was before that. You know what I'm saying?
To my brother, man.
Yeah, son.
You know, like, once we got back in motion, like, it clicked back the same way. You know what I'm saying? But like, the thing was, like, I had records that I did for Dell as time went on. You know what I'm saying? And then. What happened was when I got the cameras, I reached out to him. I said I was going back one artist that I really believe in. You know what I'm saying? And
this is the story I wanted.
Do this whole content creation thing with him. Like, I pitched it to maybe like 3 people. You know what I'm saying? First person I pitched it to was Cree Forge. Because I produced 3 records for him.
That's a great idea though. Like, why not go back to Cree?
Right.
That's bloodline for you.
Yeah, that was the first thing I thought about. Like, yo, let me do the content creation thing for him. So I reached out to him like, yo, bro, I got these cameras. I'm trying to do the content creation thing. And then that's when he hit me like, oh, I'm damn near retired from this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I remember
that. The next person.
I've seen him rap live since.
Yeah, it was a few other people. You know what I'm saying?
He was serious though at that time.
Like, me and Dell, we always had like a real tight relationship, man. I just pretty much was pitching it to him like, look, bro, like, we could do this content creation thing, get this joint buzzing. Like, everybody hear about what's going on, but imagine if it was televised, bro. Like, imagine we
the revolution shall be televised.
To the DELL-P show. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much how it started, man. It started with one music video. We shot the video first. That joint shot up to like 35,000 views, like instantly, damn near.
You shot 1 or 2 Dell videos I'm in, right?
I shot the joint I shot was Reign Supreme, and the latest joint was what was the joint we did with you in the record store?
I wasn't in that one. All right, cool.
Yeah, we shot it down at Crate Diggers.
Shout out Crate Diggers. I still got a slide.
One time for hip hop, 2 times for peace. That joint. Carry it on.
Carry on.
Yeah, we did carry on video, and we did Don't Forget the Hyphen video.
Dope.
And and so basically, like, I was always telling them, like, look, bro, like, if everybody see everything that you doing, and we just killing with the content, bro, it's gonna take off, and you like, it's gonna go to a whole nother level. But like, we ain't expect for it to do what it did, bro. Like, the content thing, like, I really feel like it is like really making a difference right now, because like, everybody want to see what's next coming from them. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's how everything worked out, man. Now we doing the Wordsmith experience. Absolutely. And I ain't gonna drop too much on that, but like, that's gonna be like
in album mode. I just got a DM that says I'm in album mode. Yeah. But one thing I want to ask you, because this is where my curiosity blends between the two of y'all, right?
Right.
He caught a couple moments in the last few years. Right. He went from putting up posts that used to have me like, bro, people love you, you good, to Black Thought knowing who he is, to
being on the news,
getting features with people that we grew up in the 90s doing this too. Right. And he in a video tearing it down with actually one of my youngest clothing line on and all that. You know what I'm saying? Right. And you was a part of all of them moments with him, whether you filmed them or not. Right. It was still you putting out footage of him in between these times. Right. Did you see the progression and the influx by numbers and stuff like? Did you see more attraction going towards Dell and towards your platform because of such?
Actually, yeah, that's exactly how it worked out. You know what I'm saying? Because like, I always saw Dell as one of them artists where if he had that resource, the traction will automatically come in like that, because he already put in the work. And he got the talent to actually do it. And it's powerful. But he just needed somebody to like really put the visual out there for him on a consistent basis. Wisdom. And that was the thing with content creation. And actually, this whole play was really a play from my man Robbie Live, because I watched how he did that with Tone Trump and Asia Sparks. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same exact method. You know what I'm saying? And that's all it was. Where it was like,
I need to look up Asia IMDb. She probably got 18
She probably
films
got some joints right. She just dropped a freestyle not too long ago.
Yeah, she still get busy randomly, not like she used to.
Right.
But yeah.
But like, it really it was pretty much a play from that book, where it was like, yo, like, I watched Live literally go everywhere these people was
I think
at,
all the camera guys around that time picked the horse. There was a time where I had Mad Labs following me and Ace Spitz around every day for like 4 or 5 years with a camera. Right. I've had a camera on me for so long, bro. I walked in my neighborhood bar one day with 3 cameras on me and felt awkward. Right. Because these niggas wanted to test out their shit and get situated for the next day. Right. And I'm like, I'm gonna go get a drink. They like, we're gonna walk with you.
Right. Right.
Bro, I'm telling you, like, weird shit I've been through.
All right, that was some weird shit right there.
I walked to the bar. I had a car, but we was down the street. The bar was on Staten Ave. My man crib was a half a block from Staten Ave. Right. I just walked to Rubin. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. With 3 cameras behind me, bro. Yeah. That shit was stupendous. Yeah. I was like, I don't like it. Yeah, and that's because people that was in the bar didn't realize I was. I mean, if anybody's somebody, they didn't realize I had a life outside and sitting on that bar stool.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like it gets sketchy. Yeah, it gets very weird.
Yeah, definitely.
That's why I was about to ask y'all about the restaurants. I'm like, so y'all in the restaurant with
Nah, not like
Cold Tony Soprano.
Nah, not like that. Talk about like Italian kitchen or something like that,
or hibachi. I mean, like,
no, but I mean, and that's cool too. But like you said, he got the what's the name? You could sound on the joint, and then you could whatever, play the visuals in the background.
Because I ain't gonna lie,
there's ways that you could make it a movie.
Yeah.
Shout out to Hibachi. A couple years ago, on my birthday, I did a music video
in Hibachi.
With
the logos,
with everything, them cooking and all that shit.
It's still up.
It's still up.
No flag.
It's called Never Been.
Shout out to Hibachi.
It's called Never Been.
Look it up,
by
man.
King Chev.
Put the link in the comments.
I mean, shout out to Hibachi, cause I literally went, like, me and shout out to MM215 MMD215 Films. Me and him went up there and talked to him. He was like, yo, trying to shoot a music video, but we still eating here. We still gonna do our thing. Yeah. That shit was a blast, yo.
Did you gain any traction from that specific video?
Not really, because I didn't promote it as much. I was just so too much in the hype. I mean, kept watching it over and over and over again. Like, damn, this is my first video. I mean,
were you being cheap, lazy, or what?
I probably was both. I'll keep it real.
I'm gonna ask the real question.
I ain't had the money at the time. You know what I mean?
You ain't starting no trouble.
I ain't had the money at the time, and I ain't had the support at the time.
Nah, man.
So then it's a direction thing. So then you're just throwing money away at that point if there's no direction.
Exactly.
You don't got no analytics to base your moves on.
I can't say, like, you know, when we do something now, like, I have the confidence to go up to, yo, let me get your manager. You know what I'm saying?
He's very honest.
Yeah.
Very honest.
Yeah.
I shoot the joint at it. He give you a reason that make all the sense in the world, bro.
Yeah.
And then you be like, he didn't even try to dispute what I said. Yeah. Like you didn't try to shut it down.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
but no, there's a lot of similarities and parallels. And it's like, no, it's kind of,
Yeah.
done that.
Yeah.
Been that bull. Yeah. But this was my situation.
Yeah.
But I said I done that.
Exactly.
Before I said,
it was my fucking birthday,
it.
dog. It was my birthday, so I'm like, nah, fuck that. I'm going hard no matter what. If somebody try to say no, I'm gonna try to convince them to say yes.
I like dropping shit on my birthday. It's like double birthday.
Yeah,
like if you could drop a visual, a single, or project on your birthday.
That's what I plan on.
You get double the love, and if you can have an event, like a release /
exactly.
You know what I did? Like I had a John called All or Nothing. It was a compilation that I was running around. I'm like, man, you know what? It's like around Christmas, my birthday in April. I'm like, man, I'm about to run around with all my rapper friends, just produce a whole bunch of records, drop the project on my birthday. That John felt good to do.
When I'm getting my pack, man.
Yeah, hey, man. He nice. He crazy.
I'm getting pulled back into this music game, man.
Pack,
I'm about to start passing them Jones back out, bro.
I need a pack.
I got you, bro.
Now for y'all and for them, 250th episode coming up soon. I'm gonna film it live.
Nice,
I'm trying not to only do it on the hundreds. Because I did the 100 and the 200. I'm like, we need to do this shit quarterly, and now I'm at 250. I'm trying to shoot real quick. You know what I'm saying? Right. But looking at the space, discussing dates. I sent the dates on tentative dates, and now I got a little bit of time because we had like 240.
Right.
Okay.
So I need y'all in the building, whatever capacity y'all actually want to exist in. If you want to get a situational booth, if you want to hop up there with me for a segment or whatever have you. If you want to I don't know.
Hey man, we could do a RRR special on that job.
Yeah, like
real right.
But we'll make sure it's situated. We'll make sure that if there's any merch, if your brother want to vend, we'll make sure that the numbers is decent because I don't overcharge for vending. I don't overcharge for the door because I want social environments.
Okay.
I'm not trying to kill nothing. I'm trying.
Oh man, he might have a little crowd around him because he's spitting knowledge. Man, you think I spit knowledge?
No, but I'll give him.
That's my little brother. I might. He spits some knowledge.
I throw the spotlight on niggas, bro. I might be like, yo, brother told me about you pimping. I need 5 minutes.
He gonna crack.
And he might be humble, like, no, do your thing.
No, he gonna crack.
No,
like,
he said you like to talk.
Yeah.
Don't get shy.
Yo, bro, you know what's dope though when you find somebody that's on that same wave, bro.
You know how
I mean, you go back to everybody you know on that wave, like, yo, that boy right there, he a good motherfucker right there. Like, wow,
bro,
that boy.
they hear me all the time. When I do them live joints, I want to acknowledge the folks that came out. I want to thank the people that's been supporting.
Absolutely.
And outside of that, y'all can get y'all shit off. And I'm going to have some live performances. And I'm going to show y'all some dope shit because we're going to have at least a handful of good vendors. And you just going to see that I'm surrounded by a lot of dope people that do dope shit that know how to show love and be in one room together.
Absolutely, man.
I've seen unicorns in certain rooms. Like people that was the least likely people in my event take over my whole event and everybody leave knowing that person. Yeah. And you wouldn't even believe who it was. And it's just like, no, they work that fucking room. Yeah. You should feel like a nut. You should feel they got everybody Instagram, everybody phone, they got selfies with everybody.
Yeah.
they done scheduled a couple tentative situations with people, and you was sitting in there looking at everybody, hoping I didn't put the spotlight on.
Right.
That's true.
Yeah.
Spent the whole time doing that, and that's cool. Hopefully, you loosen up at the next thing.
Right.
But but when I'm stealing all my pictures from these motherfuckers, and I had a photographer, that's saying something.
Yeah.
That's saying something. That's saying I got the professionals, and I'm acting like I did some shit. Because I don't pull my, man.
Yeah.
When I say you run around with enough cameras, like I literally do not feel obligated to take pictures of that shit.
Yeah. Real shit.
Unless I'm there by myself.
Bro, that's how it's supposed to be, man. That's how it's supposed to be. You supposed to know, like, at least, I mean, like, no matter where you go, you got those type of reliable people around you. You know what I'm saying?
Stick a finger in the air. I'll take every picture.
Bro, I got a group of people where if I need a second shooter, I could call for a second shooter. I could call for a photographer. I could call for another video ball. I call for an extra camera.
What's your hourly rate?
Shit, to do what?
See, that's the thing, because you do so much, right? So I used to know a nigga, and I won't say his name because it was a while ago, and I don't know what his race is now. But he would do anything as far as shoot videos, record music, or shoot photos for $20 an hour.
What?
Depending on transportation, it would be the extra whatever, like how far you were.
Yeah.
But he would do he would show up, and I'm sure now that's probably 40 because this was a while ago.
Yeah.
But sometimes you got a flat rate because, like, one thing I always think about is like Cartoon did 50 Cent back piece.
Right.
How much you think he charged hourly when he could have been doing somebody lowrider at an hourly rate? So it has to be something comparable. So if you don't have a number, that's cool.
Like,
this is why I ask these questions.
I do have numbers. Like, I do
Cartoon
have numbers,
do lowrider,
but like I
know
normally
somebody with a
charge
lowrider,
like
he
for
cost
events.
some bread to get his shit fixed.
Like for events, I normally charge people like maybe like for a 4-hour block, I charge them like $350 just to cover the event, shoot it, and then like an extra $50 like to edit it or something like that. But like if you want like some official work, like a real video or like real project, them joints start at $35.
I was going to say $3,500, nigga.
And that's just the start. Like now, if you want full production and things to go into it, like it depends on what you want. Like the podcast situation, if you want a podcast done, it's gonna be about $3,000. You know what I mean?
What's the shiny nickel? We shooting a movie? What we doing?
Man, for real, that's what I want to get into.
You gonna get you a Christian Rock to follow around? What we doing,
bro,
man?
When I shoot my first joint, I'm hollering at all my friends to be in that joint, bro. I'm gonna call you for a role,
bro,
man.
I've acted. I'm an actor.
I'm definitely gonna call you for a role, but like that's the end goal, bro.
I act my ass.
Bro, you could, nigga.
I'm ready to get this boy comedy, bro. Like
I'm gonna start brodying you,
comedy for this boy,
Yo,
man.
look, man, I need you to just come in and entertain the people. But no,
yeah, that's the end goal, though, man. Start doing some movies, a couple more podcasts under my belt. I'm trying to produce 2 more podcasts this year. Like, you know, a lot of people jump out there like, yo, I'm trying to do that 10 jobs. Like, nope, I'm only trying to do 2 more podcasts. That's all I'm doing. So if you got a pitch for a podcast, get with me. That John sound good. We gonna produce that John, bring it to life. Other than that, I'm gonna come up with them Johns.
2 podcasts is based on what? Weekly podcasts?
Yeah.
Because what if you get 2 situations that, you know, it's people that put out podcasts monthly or bi-monthly or quarterly or whatever have you.
Right.
And they do their numbers depending on the what's the name.
Right.
You might have space to do more than 2. So don't cut him off at 2. Feel free to keep asking him and see if you fit into his schedule.
Yeah, man, that's real talk though, man. But like that's just what I put out there because like everything I do, like I'm real meticulous.
Worried about
what
quality,
I put out.
not quantity.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying?
And
I want to do it
pay
the right
like
way.
you weigh.
Facts, man. Facts. So that's what I get into, man. Like check out the podcast I do now. Like from beginning to end, me and my man Robbie live shoot it. It's called The Grind 24/7. It's a sports podcast / comedy podcast.
That shit is hilarious.
And it's hilarious.
I be
you know
watching that joint. That shit funny as shit.
Yeah, so you know.
Bro, that shit funny. That shit funny.
He looked at me like I ain't believe it. Yo, that was crazy. I just told you come across his eyes.
He gave you that like, bro, go watch that shit. Like right now.
No, nigga.
I'll watch that shit.
Stop playing with me.
But no, like, and that's really the end goal, man. Just constantly putting out work, man. So you never know what I'm gonna be working on, man. I might be doing podcast work. I might be playing a movie. But one thing I'm gonna be doing is working. Like I'm always gonna be doing something.
2 questions. Favorite episode that you've been a part of for Real Recognize Real, and why Sippin' with Sammie podcast was something that was a goal for you?
Man, yeah, your joint was one of our favorite joints because I felt like that was the time where we actually reached what we had talked about when there was the idea.
Oh, y'all set me up.
Had different, no, not even, not even, but it was the fact that y'all had a conversation that lasted more than an hour. Yeah. If you look at it, that's the first time we had a conversation that long on the platform. You know what I'm saying? So that's the dope thing about all of it. We wanted
new levels.
Yeah, we wanted to have where people can listen to a whole conversation for a straight hour, and that was the first time that was really achieved. So it was dope to have you on there for that, John. And I think the other one,
I'm late.
Other than that, man, I would say we did one joint with Arrested Development with DELL-P and Arrested Development.
Talking about,
and that
man,
was so fun, bro.
I wasn't there, but I wish I was, cause I swear to God,
bro, that's one of them pieces. You hang that on the mantle.
Yeah, we did.
That's one of them pieces.
We did them. We worked with them. We did 2 joints with them. I mean, but the first joint, it was dope because it was only 3 of us. We went out that joint. And then, we took this long-ass ride to Pittsburgh, bro. That ride was long as shit, bro.
Who drove?
Teeth. Teeth drove. Shout out to Teeth, man. Teeth drove.
I won't, but go ahead.
You know what I mean? That ride was long as shit, bro. But when we got down there, bro, they showed us nothing but love, you know what I mean? And it was just a whole experience, you know what I'm saying? And that was the first time where I had somebody that I grew up listening to on RRR hip hop. That shit fucked my head up. And then it was the first to after that it was Rakim, you know what I'm saying? Then Schoolie D, Mikey D, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot of hip hop legends coming through on the joint, Jizza.
This is why I asked them
it was getting stupid, bro.
This is why I asked them questions, because I don't want nobody to think that y'all know you was here before me and you been tearing ass since you first put a fucking motherfucking camera on a motherfucker. Yeah. So I wanted to be clear. Yeah. These names is phenomenal, bro. Yeah. When the house was Ryan's house, I was the kid rocking shelves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a hip hopper in. I'm starting making up Nori words.
Yeah.
All right. About to blow your mind with this one.
Do one for me.
We gotta meet up with Tracy Lee.
Everywhere that my crew. You know we get
on soon. I'm not gonna say the date, but we gotta go meet up with him.
He like the cat out there.
This is how we get down with no question. You know what's crazy? It's a few weeks before this will be out, so y'all good.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say this.
By that time it might be.
Might even announce it by then.
Did it by then. Yeah.
Shout out to that was somebody that was a father figure to me, Eric Hudson. Shout out to you, man. I mean, love you, bro. Love you, Dad. You know what I'm saying? Because he was there for me as well. You know, when he wasn't there,
E-Hut.
He was there. E-Hut. That's what they call him.
E-Hut.
Call him.
Yeah. I don't know if you know about my family. They got a street named after them. But we around.
Right.
Facts. I grew up in the intersecting street of that, yo.
Talk about it.
And he grew up in North.
Give him a minute. Let him finish.
He grew up in North.
I want you to talk about that real quick.
So, he basically made me reach out to Tracy Lee. Because he talks with Tracy Lee on a daily basis.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I got a cousin like that,
so
bro.
So he told me, he said, you don't know who Tracy Lee is? I was like, Dad, I was born in 91. He was like, go listen to all his albums.
It came out in 96.
He said, go listen to all his albums right now. So I did it, right?
Trey Lee, yeah, around
that whole day I listened to all his albums. I DM'd him, I said, you have my greatest respect.
There's not another nigga who Biggie took over his single.
That's exactly.
And nobody knew him outside the city like that.
So, make a long story short, he reached back out to me. He was like, I appreciate you, bro. Keep writing. He was like, I talk to your dad every day. He said, we got to win.
Congratulations, my brother.
So, we get ready to do that.
You know, I need feedback. You gotta come through on one of my Mondays and give me live feedback.
Yeah, for
sure.
After y'all post it.
So, that's coming soon.
I like that for you, man.
Yes, sir.
I like that because you went and did the knowledge. You acknowledged that you weren't aware of something, and now you about to get the bigger picture, and you gonna have an appreciation for him because he touched everybody.
Everybody.
That 2-3 years for him, phenomenal.
Yeah.
I'm talking about bullshit and cool shit all over that motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's a zebra.
And you know what was crazy?
It's skipping through the, you know what I'm saying?
You know what was crazy about his career? Because I feel like when it come to Tracy Lee, I feel like he did 2 of the hardest shits anybody could do in humanity. Yep. First of all, you got successful in the rap game.
Yep.
You was able to get Biggie on your album.
Yep.
But secondly, you passed the motherfucking bar. You know what I'm saying? Like, he became an attorney. He left the rap game and became an attorney.
That's what I
And
mean.
I felt like that's even dope in his own fashion, where it's like, yo, he did like a lot of dope shit.
To be able to rap with
saying?
Biggie is to be great with words.
Facts.
People don't realize he didn't drown on his records with Big.
Nah.
He never, like, bro, there was no drowning.
Nah.
Yo, his
There
flow
was the
is
setup
just ridiculous.
and the,
I'm just, I heard all that shit. I was like, it was a lot to ingest, but I was just like, holy shit, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Nah,
Philly got a lot of dope legends,
My God,
man. I feel
like-
like he definitely don't get mentioned enough.
You gonna win with
No,
that.
he doesn't.
He definitely
And that's
Go
why
on
I
YouTube
mentioned
and type in Tracy Lee interviews and see how many pop up in the last 30 years. And
Please
nigga,
watch them, John.
Yeah.
tap in with them, but know that
And he just had an album that came out that's free.
Yeah.
So make sure y'all go download that, John.
So
I
you
won't
want-
tell you the name, but go download it.
You
Just
gonna wear a
type in-
suit?
Huh?
You gonna wear a suit?
Think I should?
Nah. I think he gonna wear a hoodie. You gonna wear a suit, he gonna come through with a car.
That's what I was.
What the fuck you think this is?
That's why I said you think I should.
Nah,
No, I ain't coming through no guy. I ain't even. I got a blazer, but I ain't.
Let
I'm
everybody.
coming how I am, bro. How God said, "Come as you are." That's how I'm coming.
Son Gable. Let everybody know how to keep up with y'all and all of that, man.
Man, real recognized, real hip hop live on IG, all
Absolutely.
platforms, up and coming productions.
And I'm King Chev. Go to work on IG.
Yeah.
You can catch me at my actual name. I'm gonna give it out on Facebook. Daniel Griffin Johnson.
Daniel Griffin
It's
Johnson.
a long name,
Nigga's a
but
baseball player.
it's important. So make sure y'all go lock in with me. I got y'all. I love y'all. Peace and love.
That's what
And
we
y'all already
doing,
know what
man.
it is.
So how was y'all sipping with Sammie experience,
Yo,
man?
I enjoyed it, bro. It was everything I thought it would be.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
absolutely, man.
Like,
That's what we
great
doing?
conversation,
Yeah.
bro.
All right, man. I appreciate y'all. And on that note, we out this motherfucker. man.
Be safe.
This is Sipping with Sammie. I am Mr. Fly Shit, only the one and only Sipping with Sammie. Sam Malone, Barstool, Rug. If you ain't sipping with
Man,
Sammie,
I
you ain't
appreciate
sipping
you
right.
bringing us
Please
up
get your
here,
fucking-
bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
No problem. Two things, maybe three.
Nothing straightening but straightening, or a little bit of act right. Never gonna see me. I'm in the dark with a flashlight. Streets guess what my stats like. I'm broke, baby, my stats lie. You woke, baby, is that right? Baggy sweats, but that ass right. Like, what you know, what you need to learn. Word sister, you don't need a perm. Got trees if you need to burn, but roll a few, we ain't take a turn. We can chat even to a bit. Bro, sweetie, ain't new to this. 215 where I go and shit, but up top really do this shit. I ain't did it on the chords, like I ain't did it in the streets, like I ain't put up on the boards, like it ain't dirt on these cleats, like I ain't the one you call the game from, I'm the one you got your name from, like who you salute, one and the same, I'm the same one, but I'm rugging at the same gun, like never talked cause I had teeth, like never spoke when I had beef, like we them boys on the back streets, like we the ones that they pack heat, like same ones that they grab sneaks, like too fly, can never fall